promising things you cannot deliver.
These policies, free stuff. I'll give you this for free, and I'll give you this for free, which is hilarious.
How the fuck are you gonna get free shit?
The people he's talking to there, people who got him into office,
are illegals.
Are the middle class white people that don't need anything to be free. People that would need it to be free have no issue jumping the
These people right here, anyway, so all of them,
not actually serving anybody.
They're the ones that are going to suffer under these policies.
The one interesting aspect of the New York City mayoral election is that if the vote had been held by only people born in New York City, he would have lost by a pretty wide margin.
Yeah.
That sort of tells you exactly what is going on here. It's happening in America. Specifically, it just happened in New York City. You have a bunch of people not from a place arriving to a place and then changing the fundamental reality about that place to be that much worse.
Yep.
Like, I think we need to, we need to do a lot of stuff, but if we're going to keep this whole facade, of the keys of the city of New York, looks quite so much like a set piece from a Batman movie, but apparently that's what happens. We came out.
Which he was sworn in at like midnight in a bus station with his hand on the Quran. Well, that's better than Trump. He didn't even put his hand on the Bible. So I don't know. Point is, they're more than likely both Khazari, and I know Trump is. And I've seen Mamdani wearing the tiny hat as well. And hanging out with Khazarian individuals. So this open border is how we allowed a legitimate communist in to be mayor of our biggest city who has already instituted, and here's his policies. Rent freeze, immediate freeze on rent increases for rent stabilized apartments. Of course, right? By appointing a new rent board. Universal childcare, free childcare for children from 6 weeks to 5 years old. Expanding pre-K and 3K programs while raising worker pay. Where's all this fucking money coming from? So these daycare workers are just going to do it for fucking free? No, they're not. Fair, free public transit. Make city buses free to ride. Who's going to pay for the gas? Who's going to pay the bus drivers' fucking salaries? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? City-run grocery stores. Pilot municipal supermarkets in each borough to lower food prices through public options. Oh yeah, food's going to be super cheap. You're just not going to be able to find it. Because nobody's going to be giving you any fucking food. Because you're not paying them for it. How is this difficult, people? How is this difficult? It's really, really fucking simple, okay? If you do not pay the people that give you the food, you will not be getting the food to put in your city-run market. And this is how he plans on funding it, okay? Higher taxes on corporations and the wealthy to fund initiatives. Expanded labor protections, climate action tied to equity, and opposition to wealth inequality. I got to add something to here. He also has already implemented policy where if you are a homeowner and you want to sell your home, you basically have to sell it to BlackRock. You have to, in order to keep the equal housing opportunities, whatever the fuck. It's in order to keep housing prices low. So you bought your house for $500,000. BlackRock's going to give you 300,000, and you just got to go with it. Otherwise, you'll be extremely penalized, and you might actually lose rights to your property in a whole. If you're a landlord under Mamdani and somebody complains about the living arrangements, so you didn't fix a sink, they punched a hole in the wall, you didn't fix it, they will allow that person to live there for fucking free. They can just stay there. This is absolute insanity. Who's going to pay for all that? The rich, huh? How long are they going to stay and watch their businesses crumble? The Soviet Union all over again. The Bolshevik regime. So anyway, let's move on from that. Let's move on from that. So I have a cute little moment brought to you by the Pride movement. You're not going to want to miss this. Every motherfucking thing they got to get their grimy little fucking paws on. Their nasty, disgusting ass. There you go. Yep, right there. Right at midnight. They made out. Two black gay men. Two black gay men. They just are subverting gay into everything. It is not natural. Quit showing our kids this shit. It is part of the depopulation agenda. And by you taking part of it, that's your own fucking deal. Okay? If you want to bang dudes or whatever, that's up to you. But the entire thing is literally getting subverted to our children. That is depopulation 101. We are already not having enough children in America. White white people are definitely going to be the minority by 2040 because of all the people we've imported illegally at that. And now with the Pride movement and the Trantifa, the trans movement, all the unnaturalness is slowly diminishing, or actually not even slowly, it's rapidly diminishing our population of uh, natural born Americans. Our culture will be gone. We'll look just like Great Britain. I warned you months ago when I showed you videos of the prayer in the streets, the Islamic prayer, and all that shit in Great Britain. I warned you back then that if you don't think this is coming to America, you are not only low IQ, you are fucking retarded. And now it's here. It's already here. It's already blooming its face. We're already losing our country, folks. It's in every. This gay shit is in literally every TV show. Apparently, Stranger Things, one of the main characters is now gay. Went, what, 5 seasons, and now one of them comes out as gay. They pull you in, get you interested, and then boom, once your kid's watching that, they're all in tune. They know everything about the show. We're going to give you a gay guy. I just, it's a war on our children. Most importantly, it's a war on, well, no, that is the most important. The war on our children is the most important thing. It's a war on America in all ways, shapes, or forms. Everything I've told you up to this point tonight. We are already overtaken, ladies and gentlemen. But here's a fun one. We got. Oops, that was the right one.
Dr. Francis Boyle, the Harvard professor who literally wrote America's 1989 Biological Weapons Act and was said to be a star witness against Bill Gates and Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla in the ongoing Dutch Crimes Against Humanity trial, has been found dead.
Imagine that.
He was scheduled to give a civil position.
Somebody's going to oppose us, somebody's going to expose us, so we just kill them. And not a fucking thing comes of it, ever, huh?
Was dragged from the courtroom in handcuffs and disappeared into a government re-education camp. His crime? questioning the medical advice of Gates and Berger.
Isn't
They're
that
not rigging the trial
something,
anymore.
huh?
They're terminating.
I see you, enemy.
With anybody
Fuck
who
you,
gets in
Bill
their way.
Gates.
We can't
You
let this happen.
disgusting
This report
motherfucker,
contains urgent
mass
vital
murdering
information for
piece
all
of shit.
before the global elite silence all of us. Just days after Professor
But-
Francis Boyle agreed to testify against Bill Gates and Albert Berger in a Dutch court.
Yeah, so bioweapons expert found dead days before testifying against Bill Gates' depopulation agenda. Just days after Professor Francis Boyle agreed to testify against Bill Gates and Albert Bourla in a Dutch court, he turned up dead. Just like I told you, what was it, last week? Maybe the week before? Just like the 14-year-old girl that a taxi driver overheard that said Epstein and Trump raped her together. As soon as that came into the light, she was found murdered and thrown into a ditch a week later. That's what they do. They just kill you. They just kill you, and then nobody has to answer for any of their fucking consequences for the fucked up shit they do. This is not America. This is not what we were founded on. This is not what we stand for. So here's another fun one. Who owns your school pictures? While this video plays, I'll also read it, just so you know it is not just this. I see him on Snapchat all the time.
But how weird it is that for our entire childhood, a bunch of old men would come to our school and take pictures of all of us every year. Obviously, school photos. Picture day. And the companies they worked for now own a historical record of your face. As early as 4 years old, every single year until you turned 18. But who owns all this data and what could they possibly do with it? Oh wait, did I say companies? I meant company, as just one company does nearly half of
Life
all
Touch.
photos in the US and owns about 25% of the global market share of school photography. That company is Life Touch, who was purchased by Shutterfly in 2018 for $825 million. Around the same time, facial recognition software was becoming more widespread. Just a year
Thanks,
later,
Israel.
in 2019, Shutterfly is bought by Apollo Global Management for $2.7 billion, a publicly traded investment firm owned by, get ready for this, Vanguard,
BlackRock. The same people destroying the housing market, the same people destroying
but it just keeps getting worse.
your utility companies.
The top shareholders of globalist companies like Palantir.
Palantir.
Peter Thiel. Whose name
Peter
spells
Thiel.
the reptile if you mix around the letters, which is a funny little anagram, but that's a story for another time. Let's go. Peter Thiel is the founder of PayPal, a mega venture capitalist mogul sticking his.
And he also created JD Vance. That's not even his real name. Is that still a presidential candidate for you? Go back to episode 1 through 5 to hear my take on Peter Thiel.
Meaning they basically admitted fault and paid out a bunch of money for illegal use of facial images without consent. We're part of the corporate ecosystem who have pictures of you from every year of your childhood. To be fair, maybe this whole connection is a bit of a stretch, but in the end, it really is one big company that runs everything. Using your childhood photos to train a facial recognition deep learning database to eventually establish a global mass surveillance state.
Don't worry, folks. If you have a smartphone or you have had a smartphone, it's already too late anyway. Okay? It's already too late. They already see you, they know everything you do. If you have Wi-Fi in your house, they've been mapping your movements since the day you got Wi-Fi. And that's why I'm here. Okay? That's why I'm here. I'm here to expose it all because I know about it. I mean, we're all against we're all in the same war here. We really are. I'm just trying to tell you anything and everything that I know. So anyway, let's get into the world news for this week. Where's that? Ooh. In the background as I read, I'm going to go ahead and play the completely AI-run podcast from Mike Adams at censored.news. And I'll read
everyone, welcome back to
some of the most important things.
On this fine Sunday, we've got some really fascinating stuff today, so thank you for joining us. Let's dive right in. Nova, have you seen this? Parents are outsmarting the processed food industry by sneaking superfoods into their kids' meals. Today's news analysis is made possible by funding from healthrangerstore.com.
Natural remedies and holistic healing outperform pharmaceuticals for chronic pain and inflammation. Hidden dangers of fluoride and statins expose.
According to the World Health Organization, over 39 million children under 5 are overweight or obese.
Exposes threats to thyroid and brain health. Vaccine skepticism grows as measles outbreaks surge amid declining trust in public health mandates. See, internationally, ancient prophecies and lost scriptures resurface as Dead Sea Scrolls decoding challenges mainstream historical narratives. U.S. military, I don't want to talk over them. U.S. military intervention in Venezuela exposes globalist regime change playbook and the cost of sovereignty violations. Iran's economic collapse and violent crackdowns reveal the failures of centralized governance and foreign interventionism. Rising skepticism of mainstream narratives as alternative media uncovers economic hitmen, false flags, and engineered chaos in geopolitical conflicts. Zionist influence exposed as hidden hand behind U.S. foreign interventions and globalist surveillance state expansion here in the United States. Exposing occult finance and deep state treason and political leadership as a threat to sovereignty and liberty. Unmasking media and government cover-ups of ideologically driven violence to manipulate public perception. Just like I've been warning you about the all of a sudden massive surge against Muslims ran by the Khazarians. Rising grassroots legal empowerment to bypass corrupt systems and reclaim individual rights, like the UNAs I told you about just a little bit ago. Hidden elite networks undermining liberty through occult finance and political sabotage, and exposés on deep state corruption fueling distrust in government and media narratives. Let's see. Yeah, we're running a little late here, but that is censored.news. And that's the world news. So let's get into our local news. Where is that at? Oh, Lord, I moved stuff around. Got it all fucked up here. Oh, my. Okay. Well, I had it up. Bear with me for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. What else do I got to get into here? Okay. Let's see here. General Flynn. That is not in there. Oh, well, I'm waiting for that to load. Figured I'd pull the next thing up here. All right, here we go. Okay, so it's right there. All right. Okay, in local news, Rapid City. First baby of 2026 born. Bailey and Kyle Schultz welcomed Mary Leigh Ann, the first baby of the new year. South Dakota Mines receives NSF grant. The university launched new fungal research labs with an $800,000 grant to discover antifungal compounds from extremophiles aimed at advancing food safety and biotech. The YMCA of Rapid City officially rebranded to the YMCA of the Black Hills, effective January 1st. Here we go. This is be careful with this one. Flu activity rising. Health officials report increasing flu cases impacting South Dakota, with nationwide trends now felt locally. Armed robbery arrests. Rapid City police arrested 2 suspects following an armed robbery at a local convenience store. In Spearfish, the new medical wing at Spearfish Monument Health Hospital is on track for move as early as February 2026, part of an $80 million project. Uh, the Spearfish City Council approved increases in water, sewer, wastewater, and garbage fees, effective January 1st. I don't care about that. Spearfish Police are reminding residents to license pets for 2026 with free tags available at the department. Yeah, here we go. Lee Deadwood. Deadwood City Commissioners approved updated citywide fees for 2026, including various rate adjustments, and expect this to go up and up and up and up. I know for a fact Dusty Johnson is trying to get these data centers here, which means everything is going to at least quadruple. And you're not going to have energy all the time. There's going to be blackouts as the data centers need it, as they need the power. New commissioner Mark Spears was sworn in as new Deadwood City Commissioner. If only I lived in Deadwood, I could have had that job. Damn it. Guess I got to keep working with my hands for a little bit. Lead Fire Department responded to a vehicle crash on Hearst Avenue caused by black ice. How? The Lead Deadwood Economic Development Corporation highlighted strong business growth and wins in 2025. And yeah, that's really all that matters. So let's get into this. This is a letter from General Flynn to President Trump. Uh, Dear Mr. President, I know you are listening to We the People. This message is sent on behalf of a very frustrated 75 million Americans who voted for you and millions more who refuse to be ignored. Therefore, we are designated 2026 as the year of accountability. Why now? Because the country is at a breaking point. Our freedoms are being chipped away in plain sight. Our government has grown bloated, arrogant, and unaccountable. Public trust has not merely declined, it has been obliterated. Power has been stripped from citizens and hoarded by bureaucrats, agencies, and unelected elites. Those who call themselves leaders protect each other while the American people pay the price. Civic duty has vanished from classrooms, replaced by obedience and ideology. The family, once the backbone of this nation, has been systematically weakened and devalued. Enough is enough. At its core, this is not partisan. All Americans are demanding accountability. We, the people, reject the lies, the gaslighting, the censorship, and the deliberate erosion of our lived reality over the past decade. We remember what was done. We know who did it. We are no longer willing to move on without consequences. The message is unmistakable and unstoppable. Americans demand accountability. So, Mr. President, the question for you to answer is simple. Will you stand with we the people, or will you protect the system that failed us? Make 2026 the year of accountability. We will stand with you through thick and thin, like we always have, but you must respect our wishes. If you don't, as our founders warned, deep state concentration of power and government will lead us to greater corruption and eventual tyranny, and your legacy in history will be tarnished beyond repair. Respectfully, one of the 79 million voters. It's pretty good, General Flynn. That's pretty good. But I think it's too late. I think it's too late. I think we've already been bought and paid for a long time ago. With that, I'm gonna play this little year in review from oh geez, where is it? from Harrison Smith. Well, sideways, but this is all the events that happened in the year 2025. Gaza destroyed. Netanyahu visiting the White House 5 times in President Trump's first year. The woman that got time for using the N-word after being provoked. F the Jews. Yeah, I guess that's kind of been a 2025 thing. The Tesla riots, people getting swatted. That video of dude jumping in lava was obviously AI. Got on that train, high on cocaine. The little British warrior flooding Trump and Putin. Lots of bombs. Lots of bombs. The rise of Nick Fuentes was this year as well. Irana getting stabbed in the neck in the fucking subway. The end of Jimmy Kimmel. Then the restart. Sydney Sweeney looking at that reporter like she's fucking insane. I love it, but still Zionist theater.
It comes from real people with real guts and real bones and real morals. If you think hurting and attacking people like me and the American people that are out awake will make us go away, please continue, and you will continue to find out.
I agree. Gotta love a good Alex Jones grumble, huh?
Like a boa constrictor, we're wrapped around them, and if they got us, we got them. And we just squeeze and squeeze, and we get stronger, and you get weaker. So you just believe your little MSNBC bubble. You just stay in your little bubble. You just wear your little virtual reality goggles and just live in your little fantasy land all you want. But while you're doing that, you're moving. And we've just begun to move. And if you think you're in trouble now, you haven't.
If you want to fight, you better believe you got one.
It's here.
Because we're fighting for our lives here, ladies and gentlemen. We are fighting for our survival.
That's hilarious. You think you take our purity and get us to attack Trump and get him out of the way for you? That's a symbol of how good we are and how strong we are. And we're not going to let it. You see our purity as weakness.
I'm holding Trump to the fire. I never said I hated him. Pretty good little year in review there. As always, done by the great Harrison Smith.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I come to you live from the InfoWars.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, hopefully I can figure out this dual streaming thing again, because this is getting to be a pain in my ass having to move over there. As always, go to www.link, or don't even have to do www. Just go to link.me / the Vinny Dairy Show. And there you can find my TikTok, my YouTube, which throughout the week I post parts 1, 2, and 3. I post part 1 on Monday, part 2 on Wednesday, and part 3 on Friday or Saturday. There's my ex at Vinmeister33, Facebook, Vinny Dairy, Snapchat, Vinmeister7, Rumble at the Vinny Dairy Show, or Instagram at Vinmeister7, Rumble at the Vinny Dairy Show. Go get yourself some Dubby Energy. You don't need to see me right now. You need to watch that. Some Dubby Energy, the safe alternative to your garbage energy drinks that you're poisoning yourself with. Try it once, guarantee you will make the change. I made the change a long time ago and I feel so much better. There's all sorts of different flavors. Uh, so $40 will get you a month. How much are your energy drinks every day? What, $4? $4 and you drink it every day. Not only save yourself money, save yourself health. Let's get into the Alex Jones store. www.thealexjonesstore.com/Finmeister33. Let's see. Right now you can get free Atomic Defense or Shilajit gummies with any purchase. So if you're ever on the fence, you wanted to try something, you can try 2 things for the price of 1 right now. We got Methylene Red, which is all natural. It's a damn good supplement. It's a little spendy, but all in all, it's great. Methylene Blue changed my life. Uh, Absolutely amazing in energy, in focus. If you have problems with depression or anxiety or any of that, and you don't take SSRIs, this will work better than any SSRI you've ever tried, and it doesn't kill you like SSRIs or make you psychotic. There's beef tallow, bovine colostrum, ultramethylene blue capsules, among many, many other things. I strongly recommend trying it. Please just try it once. Just try it once. Go to www.thealexjonesstore.com/Vinmeister33 and buy yourself a supplement. For the love of God, what are you doing? Why are you holding yourself back? Just go get some, please. It'll help me out. It'll help the battle out. It'll help the freedom movement. And if you don't want anything, but you'd like to help support me, you can go to my PayPal link, and it's as easy as that. You hook up your PayPal, you can donate 5, 10, 15, $1, $100, $1,000, doesn't matter. It would be so greatly appreciated. This does take a lot of time. I live, eat, and breathe this to make sure that I can wake up as many people as humanly possible. Um, with that, let's move you guys back over here. But with that, always remember that Christus ist König and Gott mit uns. I love you all. Welcome to 2026, the Vinny Dairy Show. It's just gonna expand. It's gonna get stronger. I'm doing more and more research. My shows are getting longer. There's just so much shit to cover. There's just so much to cover, and I do this not only to try to expose all the evil in the world, but I'm trying to wake as many people up as possible. Because this info war requires as many soldiers as possible. And if I got to take the heat for it, I will. Oh, yeah, don't forget, you can buy these stickers, a dollar to help me out. You can spam them all over the place, be annoying, be part of the freedom movement. With that, hope you all have an amazing, amazing week. I will see you next week, same time, same place. Be safe. God bless you all.